And I just want to say that, oh my goodness, what in God's name? Oh, all right, sorry. Yeah, I woke up this morning and I was like, you know what? I have not been consistent or committed with y'all. And I was like, what a shitty way to treat people you love. So, because I love you guys so much, I was like, you know what? Let me just like fucking show up. Like, it's my birthday. I want to spend it with y'all. So let me just like show up for y'all the way like you guys have shown up for me year after year after year, day after day, week after week. No matter how sick I am or like how sad I am, you guys are always here. And that's why I wanted to like show up and be like, thank you. Thank you guys so much. So, what I wanted to do was I wanted to do you guys, if you read the title of this live stream, you saw that I said like, "Thank you, Alex," and "Thank you, Nickelodeon." Watched you my whole life. You saw that the title of this was free consult. I had a girlfriend say to me like, "Why don't you just like do a live stream where you like do like a consult like on the live stream?" And I was like, "That's really interesting of an idea." So if you guys don't know what a consult is, essentially, when you go to jessicajdating.com/book, essentially you're booking to consult with me on what you've got going on right now, what your blocks are with dating, what your challenges are, what I see your challenges as, and what I essentially think you need to do in order to overcome those blocks. So I thought like fuck, let's try to do that with you guys. Let's see how this goes. Why not? So essentially, like, I wanted to make this more of, interactive. How can I help you guys? And I know we normally leave it very open Q&A. I figured I'd get less people on this live stream because it said free console. Because most guys just want to like show up and be like, show me your titties. Which not most guys. Sorry, I shouldn't say most. Like most of you guys who come here like really value and appreciate what I do and really do want help and assistance. So what I wanted to do is I just basically wanted to conduct a consult in a way where I'm going to ask you guys these questions that I would normally do in a consult to see whether or not my coaching program is a good fit, to see what you guys essentially need to do out there. So, yeah, let's get started. My first question, I'm going to put it in the chat. My first question always is, what would you say is your biggest challenge right now when it comes to your interactions with women? So if you guys could just like let me know and we'll take it from here. Fuck. I don't even know what the next question is because I've been doing this for so long, but yeah, let's try to figure it out together, guys. Thank you for all the happy birthdays. You guys are amazing. Thank you for all the happy birthdays. Thank you for everybody who has sent me a birthday present this year off my Amazon wish list. This has seriously been, I was just telling one of my girlfriends this has been the most presents I've ever gotten in any year, which is wild because this is like the lowest my YouTube numbers have ever been. But like, I just have to say like, thank you guys to everybody who sent me a present. If you want to send me a present, I do have my Amazon wish list in the link in the description, which y'all are not fucking obligated to do, but to the people who like went out of their way to get me things that were super meaningful like this. The amount of T-Rex stuff I got, like I fucking love you guys. I have this T-Rex necklace. I have to find a chain for it. Oh god, what am I doing? Sorry guys, I gotta get the T-Rex back in his place. Oh my god, I'm gonna kill myself. Okay, sorry. Sorry. Okay. So question number one, what would you guys say is your biggest challenge when it comes to your interactions with women? Okay, Keith is the only person. Okay, Keith and Donovan answered. So Keith says, how to handle women who are talking to multiple men while seeing me. That's not something you can control. And why do you know women are talking to multiple men? Right there, I'm seeing that your problem in your interactions is that you think things about women that you probably don't even know. I'm talking about like when it comes to interacting in real time. What would you say is your biggest challenge? Donovan says frequency of opportunity. I need to get out of the house more. Here's the thing. It's not necessarily a numbers game if you know how to create the connections. I get that you need to meet the right people and you need to meet enough people, but yeah, fine, maybe getting out of the house, but maybe you're not getting out of the house more because it doesn't feel great to get out of the house and have these interactions. Keeping a conversation going with a woman. Okay, great. That's a very common thing because a lot of guys will start these conversations and they're like, oh my God, she's talking back. And then they're like, oh God, how do I keep it going? There's three ways you lose steam in an interaction with women. It's either over talking about yourself, over talking about her, or not moving things forward. Or sometimes you're Google gaming. And what Google gaming is when you're talking about things too much and it's not connected, and then you get lost because you run out of things to talk about. Keeping a conversation is usually a matter of you not knowing where in the interaction you are or not keeping it as connected to you. Being able to tell a woman is interested, tell if a woman is interested, escalating. I'll tell you right now, you don't need to know if she's interested. As much as I hate to say it, that's never supposed to be a problem. And when I say supposed to be, like you should never, I don't want to say you should never care that she's interested. You have to constantly ask yourself, am I interested? Am I interested? Does she look like she's having a good time? Am I feeling it? Does it feel effortless? And do I feel like I have enough momentum to move things forward? A lot of you guys can't discern whether or not you have momentum. And then you either fuck it up because you're like, I don't know if she's really interested, or you get super hung up on needing to move it forward that you don't even realize that there is no momentum. So it feels like too much of a struggle. Okay. So either you don't know how to move it forward or you don't know when exactly you are supposed to move it forward. Okay. Really great one. Being shy to talk to a girl I find attractive. I feel that's natural though. Guys, it's very natural. Oh, did I lose power? Okay, this is something I explain on all my consults. Can you guys just give me hearts and let me know if you are still here? Because I genuinely don't know. Okay, I saw like one. Okay, okay, I think I'm still. It is not natural for us to talk to complete strangers. It's not. You guys got to give yourself some credit, okay? If you're not approaching complete strangers on the regular, you should not kick yourself in the dick for not approaching a woman who's a complete stranger, okay? So you guys got to fucking stop beating yourself in the balls over, oh my God, I don't approach women, I suck. Calm down. I am very introverted. You can't fucking get me to start a conversation with a stranger. It's like, oh no, don't ever fucking ask me to do it. I had people in my own home. I didn't even want to start conversations with strangers. Thank God they were also wonderful and talkative. But again, it's very natural. It's very natural to be too shy to start a conversation with a woman. So rule number one, give you guys some fucking credit. Give yourself some fucking credit because it's not natural to start a conversation with a complete stranger. And a fine ass chick will always be the most difficult conversation you will ever have. Okay. So that's rule number one. Okay. So I'm getting like, okay, challenges we're having are moving things forward or starting the conversation or keeping the conversation going. Okay, so it sounds like we're very aware of our own parts in this, which is a really great starting point. You guys need to know where you are at all times in your interactions. So saying, I don't know if she's interested, that you can't fucking know. You'll never know. Even when we look interested, we're not interested. Even when we're not interested, we're still looking interested. Or when when we are interested, we don't look interested. Don't fucking worry about what may be going on for her. You have to worry about yourself. Thank you so much for the happy birthdays. Worry about yourselves. Always, always, always worry about yourselves. Okay. Second question. Why do you guys think, and I genuinely don't know if this is really my second question that I asked. Okay, so these are your hardest interactions. How long have you had this difficulty in your interactions with women? Okay, somebody tell me, how long has this been an issue? Has it been as long as you've been single? Has it been ever since, you know, you were a teenager? Has it been your whole life? One thing I've come to find is that a lot of clients will admit that actually I've been like this my whole life. I've only gone for girls that are interested in me first. Or, in college, it was really easy. I was an athlete, XYZ. Girls came to me since I was born 37 years ago. Yep, I get that a lot. But y'all weren't hollering at chicks out the womb, so give yourself some credit. Give yourself some credit. Okay. I guess I don't have issues with the interactions. Been watching you for years. Awesome. But I struggle in giving commitment. Okay. This is about interactions, gentlemen. So commitment, that's something you got to take up with a therapist. Biggest challenge. Okay, we've moved on from challenges. My main issue is most successful and I'm not trying. Well, look at this. That's what the video I just filmed is about. Not trying. When I actually try, I always crash and burn. Okay, this is something I hear a lot. When I actually like the girl, I'm just like a fucking mess. I'm a mess. I don't know what I'm doing. I know I've been watching you, Jessica. I know the steps, PRS plus hey, connecting statement. However, when it's a hot ass chick and I really like her, something's not jiving. I get that. That's very common, guys. Again, because women you're interested in will always be the most difficult conversation you'll ever have. There's just too much on the line. Too much on the fucking line. If I asked you guys to walk in a straight line for 50 seconds, no problem, y'all would fucking do it. If I asked you guys to walk in a straight line for 50 seconds and you get $50 million by the end of it, a lot of you guys will really second guess whether or not you know how to walk in a straight line. A lot of you will be like, oh my God, let me get the right shoes. Oh my God, let me get a ruler out. Oh my God, what's a straight line? So I will say, guys, that yeah, chances are it's probably been your whole life. It's not surprising to me that now all of y'all are naming how long you've been alive. Yeah. Guys, usually if you're having trouble interacting with women and you're now aware of it, it's probably you've been this way your whole life and you're only now aware of it. And you're only now aware of it because I'm telling you, nowadays, we women, we need interaction and connection more than we ever have. More than we ever fucking have. Okay? Once upon a time, we couldn't open a bank account. We couldn't get a home. We barely could get into college. The only way we got to get out of our parents' house was if some dude proposed to us. And we were like, I'll fucking take him. You're into me? Let's fucking do this. Women would just like fucking fall head over heels for any dude, any fucking dude. You got a job? Cool. My mom says I can marry a dude with a job. Done. But now, because we women, we can have jobs and we can have cars and we can have homes. We need connection. We need chemistry. That's the shit that we can't get ourselves. So we are not settling for anything less. And unfortunately, y'all were fed this lie once upon a time that all you needed in order to get a woman was money, power, muscles. And that's just not the fucking truth anymore. It's just not the fucking truth anymore. So if you do not know how to create a connected conversation from the jump and keep that connection going, we women, we're going to get real tired real fast. Because you know what? On our phones, we're so much more entertained. If you are not producing these dopamine chemicals within us more than our Instagram feed, why would we waste our time? We just wouldn't. Okay? So it's only more so obvious that men are incapable of connecting and creating connections and chemistry because that's all we're looking for now as women. Okay, so you guys have been dealing with this your whole lives. What's the next question? All right, what have you guys done to try to, well, no, we don't need to ask that. You're here already. My next question is, why do you think you haven't figured this out yet on your own? Why do you think you haven't figured this out yet on your own? What's going on? How come you guys aren't making things happen? Some of you have been with me for years and years and years and years. Some of you have Speak to Spark Arousal, my training program that all my clients go through. It's a digital product. If you don't have it, this is what all my clients use. I created it 12 years ago. It's been changing lives like for $69. So if you don't, maybe you have it and we're still not making the moves we need to move. Why do you guys think you haven't figured this out yet on your own? Oh my God, that's like the best compliment I've ever gotten. Nobody says fucking and makes it sound better than you. That's the nicest thing. That's like the best compliment I've ever gotten. Oh, okay, guys, tell me, why do you think you haven't figured it out yet on your own? I want to hear. Need to step up and do more. A lot of you, listen, a lot of you guys get really like hard on yourselves about like, I just need to do it. I just need to fucking do it. I'm such a dumbass. Like, no, calm down. Like, this shit isn't easy. I gave this analogy the other day, yesterday actually, to my clients who are just so fucking hard on themselves. I just put myself out there this year just because I was too red pilled. Oh my, since the lockdown, I've been working and never interacting with women. Okay, guys, I'll tell you right now, a lot of you are out here with your decades of being one way, decades of being one way, decades of communicating one way, right? You're essentially trying to move the course of a river that has been flowing one way for decades, for centuries probably. And what you're doing to change the course of that river is throwing a couple rocks in it every so often. I'm curious, guys, how fast do you think you're gonna be able to change the course of that river, throwing your little fucking rocks in there every now and then? Anybody? A lot of you know that that's a really fucking huge task to take on when you only got your little fucking rocks. It's a river. Rivers kill people on the daily. Okay? And it was funny. I posed this question to my clients who, oh, I just gotta do it. I just gotta do it. I just gotta do it. And I'm like, what's the first step in trying to get that river to move? Anybody, what is the first step in trying to get that motherfucking river to change course after centuries, or in your case, after decades of flowing one way? Anybody? First step. First thing you got to try. First thing you got to do. Very first thing that you could possibly even hope to do. Hi, Leo. Not stop it. We're not, no. We're not, we can't stop that river. Dig a diversion trench. Sure, you can. Become Moses. Sure, you can try. Very first thing you guys need to do, if you want to change the course of a river that has been flowing one way for fucking decades, at the very least, you got to ask somebody for help. At the very least. At the very least, understand that, you know what, I might need some help. I might need some help with this fucking river. Okay? Again, because you can know all the techniques, you can know everything, you can watch every single one of my YouTube videos. Whatever. But executing is a different story. Getting somebody to help you execute is a different story. Having somebody watch you and assist you and guide you is a different story. It's going to take a little more effort if we're talking about decades of being one way. Okay? I didn't learn to play the piano on my own. Could I have figured it out? Maybe. Would I have given up pretty easily if I didn't get a song down right away? Oh, fucking yeah. And that's why we give up, guys, because it's not fun. It's not encouraging. And it's not fun or encouraging when it's by ourselves. And especially if women are completely inconsistent and completely different. I'm a different person now than I was this morning. Okay? People are the most unstable variable on this fucking planet. So to try to do one thing and get the result, it's going to be very discouraging, guys. Okay? All right, what's my next question? Oh, what do you guys want out of this? Yeah, let's just say that. What's my next question in a consult? Okay, what are you looking for? What do you want your interactions to look like? Let's say the question for, what do you want your interactions to look like with women? Okay, so we talked about your problems. We talked about like why things might not have changed for you yet. We talked about, how long it's been going on, what you think the issue is, why you think you haven't gotten it together yet. Well, what do you want your interactions to look like? Okay? How do you want them to look? I don't want to feed you guys shit. I want to hear it from you. Like, how are women going to respond to you? How are you going to feel in your interactions? What is it going to look like in your interaction? Smooth, easy, flowing, natural. You can make women laugh, smile, from everything else falls into place. Love that. The heart and soul and feeling overall. Yes, yes, it just feels fucking good. Feels playful, feels flirty, feels connected. Awesome. What else? I want to hear it. I want to hear all of it. Like your hairstyle. Thank y'all. Thank you. Happy birthday. Thank you. Back to you guys. This is all about you guys. What do you guys, how do you guys want it to feel? I love it. I love it. I love it. What I would love hearing, guys, is I feel like I'm just being myself. Seamless, effortless. I could get dates, effortless. The word I get a lot is effortless. And it becomes effortless, guys, when you have a woman engaging just as much. When you have a woman trying just as much, trying just as hard. But a lot of you guys are out there working by yourselves in a conversation, trying to make things happen. Either trying the wrong thing or not knowing what to actually do or spending way too much time in your head than you are in the game. Okay? If you can't move it forward, again, I hear this a lot. I can't move it forward. I can't move it forward. The number one reason you probably can't move it forward is because one, there either isn't opportunity, or two, you don't know how to do it. And there isn't opportunity if there isn't actually a connection. And too many of you guys confuse conversation with connection. A lot of you guys can talk. Hello, am I back, guys? Let me go back to where I think, what was the last thing you guys heard me say? I know the last thing that was memorable to me was a lot of you guys confuse conversation with connection. And then you're like, God, I can't move it forward. But until you have that connection, until you have your experience and you have her relating to your experience, only then can you move things forward together. Otherwise, it's going to feel like you're dragging her along, and none of you want to drag women along. If you're on this channel, if you've been like watching my live stream this long, you don't want to feel like a fucking scumbag forcing a woman or to like move things forward with you, or forcing being flirty. I hate the word flirty because you guys have the completely wrong interpretation of what flirting is. And a lot of you guys think your problem is flirting. I'm telling you, if you think your problem is flirting, it's because you're not connecting. Because when you have a great connection, we women, we're moving things forward too. And if you don't have women moving things forward for you, or overtly moving forward with you or moving along with you, you guys are not connected. Okay? All right, so scale of 1 to 10. In fact, no, not scale of 1 to 10. I just want to hear like how like I'm curious like why. That's the next question. Like what makes you guys, and you guys might not, what makes you want to fix this right now in your life? Like, why do you guys, like, I'm curious, like, what brought you guys to this live stream? What brings you guys to this channel? Like, why do you guys want to take care of it right now in your life? Like, what's going on where you're like, fuck it, I'm fed up? Like, what has gotten you guys fed up? I'm just curious. And I don't know if I'm frozen again because no one's saying anything. But I'll just wait. I'll just drink some water. I mean, I am old and single. Okay, I think, Andrew, I think you said you were like 35. That's not fucking old. I heard anybody under the age of 56 right now is gonna live to the age of 156, which means we're basically toddlers. I don't want my bloodline to end with me. Okay, I get that a lot, actually. Your tell it like it is perspective is what brought me here. Okay. I've been following you for over 5 years. My first live with you. So honored. Thank y'all. Okay, to be able to connect with and date quality women. I'm 51. Oh, you're 51. Okay. Whatever. That's still young and supple. Been a fan of yours for years. I'm tired of landing stage 5 clingers and chicks with dirty feet. We attract who we are, guys. We attract who we are. It'd be nice to kick it with someone cool, but I'm just so damn picky. Okay, so again, I'm not hearing anybody really fed up. Blundlied been watching. Fed up with not being able to take things from a convo to a date. I love that. A lot of you guys can have conversations, but you're not getting numbers, you're not getting dates. And I'm telling you, it's because you're not getting connected. Because if you really know how to connect with a woman and get us feeling that from you, we're gonna wanna feel more of you, okay? And this is the biggest issue I'm seeing with every single guy who comes across my desk. That sounds so vulgar. Nobody's coming on my desk but me. Is that y'all do not know how to create connections. You don't even know how to feel connected. Okay, I'm feeling distracted now. Shout out to the old ladies with clean feet. Been 23 years since I had to think about dating, trying to figure out my own stuff. Okay, I still haven't heard anybody fed up except for who's fed up? JB. JB, you should be fed up. Because the reason you guys, if you are fed up, if you got to the point or you're at the point where you are fed up, you're fed up because you know you're a good fucking guy and you're not translating that to women. You know you're a good guy, tried to be funny and just went left. Don't try, guys. Don't try to be funny. Oh, God. It's always better to watch a movie with someone. Yes, it is. Okay, guys, I'm going to tell you this. If you don't have it figured out right now and you've been watching my stuff, it's because you're not executing well. You're not executing on connecting. That's it. You're not executing on connecting, and you're not taking the connection and turning it into chemistry. That's it. I've always been an 8 on your quiz. That's funny. We don't have 8s on our quiz. I attract a lot of women, but most of them who aren't who I want. That sounds to me like you're a good talker, but you're just not able to create connections and chemistry with the women you actually want. I love that, Elliot. I don't think guys are fed up as much as they realize they're part of the problem and just want to improve. Well, yeah, what's gotten you to the point where you're like, fuck it, I'm ready to improve now. So for anybody who's ready to improve now, especially the guys, I just first of all, I also just want to like thank you guys for being like so open and so honest and so vulnerable and just like really fucking real with your answers. I feel like I didn't get any trolls in this live stream, and this is a big fucking deal. So for on my birthday, you guys to like be here and not be trolling, like, and you guys are just like really being honest and open. I really, really appreciate that. It's not a confidence thing. In fact, it is a confidence thing, but inadvertently. Confidence means you know that every time you do X, you get Y. And you can't feel confident in doing a thing if you one, don't know how to do the thing, and two, haven't gotten enough practice with the thing. And by thing, I mean the skill. A lot of you guys aren't practicing the correct skill, or you guys aren't getting to practice the skill enough. Does that make sense? So fine, it's a confidence thing, but you saying, JB, I'm not sure how to make the next step. All right, let's get you sure on how to make the next step. Okay. So guys, what you need to do is just that. You guys need to get out there executing on connecting. And connecting, I always say, PRS will say personal, relevant experience plus how about you? Then move things forward with a connecting statement. I just did a client review of one of his practice sessions where, you and one of my girls will just jump on a Zoom call and talk for 15 minutes. And then you get the recording, and then we analyze the recording together. And from the door, he said, oh, my day's been pretty hectic, XYZ. How about you? She's like, oh my God, my day's been pretty hectic. It's my son's birthday. And he goes, oh my God, but like our idea of hectic is so opposite. And she burst out laughing. That's a connecting statement. That is a PRS, personal relevant statement. My day was so hectic. How about you? Hey, my day was also hectic. It's my son's birthday. Connecting statement. But we had opposite hectic days. Boom, she's engaged and laughing. Okay? So if you guys do not know how to create a connection that fucking fast, you're not going to get feedback and encouragement that fucking fast. And the longer you go practicing this shit without feedback and encouragement, the longer you go not knowing what to do and not wanting to do anything else. Okay? That's where your brain steps in and says, I'm sick of this shit. I don't want to do this. Nobody wants to spin their wheels doing things that aren't working. And you guys thinking that, you know, I just got to do this, I'm just shy, that's not what it is. Okay? You're just not doing the things that actually work, and you're not giving the opportunity to do the things that fucking work. Okay? So if you guys want to make it happen, for the guys who are fed up, I just, you know, you guys have probably seen like my booking page, my prices for my coaching programs. This is the most cost-effective coaching program we have. It used to be invite only. I'm opening the doors for my birthday. I put the link at the top. It's like a real ugly ass link. And I'm sorry, guys. That's the best I could do. Best I could do. But if you go to the top, the link is at the top. I'm going to put it again here. This is my latest coaching program. For those of you, oh, Jesus, that looks disgusting. And that is also not it. Let me see if I can get it to you guys. Click. Ooh, perf. Okay. Ooh, perf. For those of you who want to check it out, you want practice, you want batting cages, being able to like interact with women and try this shit out because you don't have enough opportunity, or you don't know what you're doing wrong, or you're spinning your wheels and missing out on girls you really like, girls you like were really attracted to, you had a great conversation with, but you couldn't move things forward. Like, let's find out where you're dropping the ball. Because if you don't know where you're fucking up, how are you going to know what to fix? It's just as simple as that. And a lot of you guys, like, power to you guys who figured it out without any help, who've moved the course of the river without any help. I'm telling you, that's a big fucking feat. You should be proud of yourselves. And it's not normal. It's not fucking normal. Most of my clients have business coaches. Most of my clients have fitness coaches. Most of my clients have health coaches. Most of my clients have life coaches, therapists. I'm telling you, there's no shame or blame in getting help with this stuff. Yeah, nobody talks about it. Yeah, it's not something your friends had to do or your dad had to do or like anybody good with women had to do. Who fucking cares, okay? Who fucking cares? If you guys want to get this handled, check out that link, that ugly ass link. Hi, Mark. Wait, I don't think that's my ex. Sorry. Is it Mark my ex, or is it just like a regular Mark X? So yeah, guys, let me help you out. Otherwise, that's exactly what needs to happen. We need to create these connections faster. We can't move things forward if we're not connected. You and I can't move forward unless we're holding hands. It's as simple as that. Okay? Fuck your limiting beliefs. Have the limiting beliefs. Chalking is a skill. Connecting is a skill. You can have limiting beliefs when you learn how to play the piano. You can have limiting beliefs when you're learning how to play pickleball. A lot of you guys are like, oh, I gotta work on my limiting beliefs. I gotta work on my flirting. No, who fucking cares? Just learn how to be yourself right now and engage a woman on herself. That's it. That's it. And if you are not able to PRS plus hey and connecting statement yet, let me and my team help you. Let's help you practice it together. The link is up there. The program does work. I've dated more hotties due to Jessica. Thank you, Justin. Justin, thank you so much. You're so cute. And yeah, those are all the questions I ask on a consult. So guys, I'm going to ask you, and if you know I didn't comment on what you were saying, no, flirting is not creating connection through sexual tension. Flirting is introducing the concept of us. Flirting doesn't have to be sexual. It doesn't have to be romantic. It just has to insinuate us. That's it. When we women hear you start talking about we and us, we're the ones who start ruminating and feeling things. That's all we have to do. Oh, Gemini, I see you. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love my Geminis. Okay, guys. So yeah, if I didn't, oh, happy birthday. If I didn't specifically comment on your situation, I would go back and here are the questions. Number 1, what are your biggest challenges in your interactions with women? How long has this been going on for? How long have you had this difficulty? What have you done? I didn't ask you guys this because you guys are on my channel. What have you done to try to address this so far? Why do you think you haven't figured this out on your own yet? And also, why now? Like, what about right now makes you want to make a change for yourself? So, yeah, guys, answer yourselves those questions. Check out my coaching program that I have available. And in the meantime, PRS plus hey, connecting statement, me, you, us. For those of you who haven't seen, I have been posting the replays of my 5-day training. So, the 5-day training is how to be personal and relevant, then how to engage her, then how to create a connecting statement, then how to embody all this on autopilot. Okay. So let me put a link for I'd put a link for the replays, but check out my post on my channel, on my feed. So I've been posting every day replays of the free training I did. These are the steps you have to do. I'm telling you right now, you will not ever, ever, ever have to learn anything else but this. Okay? Then audit yourself on these steps. Okay? You know what? Fuck it. Let me find the replay page. Oh my God, where's the replay page? Okay, one second. I'm gonna post it again, but for those of you who haven't seen it, if you just go onto my posts on my channel, where is it? Here are the replays of my Attract Without Trying training series. This is essentially what we walk all our clients through. Is everything we teach in here. Like, this is everything. This is everything you need to know. This is everything I tell my clients. Like, this is what they watch. Speak to Spark Arousal and these replays. I also help you break up with women. Yes, those are my favorite. And it's not my favorite because, like, I like hurting women. It's my favorite because you guys deserve to have who and what you want. And a lot of men are taught that you don't deserve who and what you want. You deserve whoever picks you. And that's bullshit. Okay? That's fucking bullshit. There's a lot of men out there that really fucking suck. A lot of men who really fucking suck. And it's those men who got the balls and who are bold enough with the balls to approach us women. So those are the men we take. We're like, well, no one else is talking to me. I got nobody else. Okay, so guys, watch the replays. Fucking get out there, try this shit out. And if it's not computing or you're not executing right, or if you don't know you're executing right, sign up for my program, jessicajdating.com/attract. And yeah, I hope to meet you guys. Thank you guys so much for being here on my birthday. This was really fun. I had so much fun, but now I'm starting to sweat because I turned off my AC because it's like the sound of the AC is like one of my biggest fucking pet peeves. So yeah, I turned it off. So I'm actually not wearing pants right now, and I'm starting to really sweat. And this is why I look so red, is because I'm like sweating so bad. I got like all my studio lights on. But either way, thank you for making my birthday just the fucking best. Like, I can't say that enough. Like, I had a party with all my bitches this Saturday, and then I'm just so glad to get to spend it with you guys today. Like, seriously, all of you guys, I'm gonna cry. All you guys, like, who were on here commenting, like, from the heart, like, y'all are the fucking best, and I appreciate you so much. So thank you guys, and yeah, can't wait to meet some of you soon enough in my coaching program. I'd be honored. Take care, guys, and good night.